Hey guys, it's Tuesday, so that means Take Tuesday! And because the Oscars are this coming Sunday night, I thought I would do a video that's Oscar related. So I'm basically just gonna go through and tell you who I think is gonna win in all of the categories. So let's get started! Best Original Screenplay. Let's see. Well, first of all, I really only saw 3 movies. August Osage County, Gravity, and Dallas Buyers Club. So a lot of this is just going to be on a whim. Best Original Screenplay. I'm going to go with Blue Jasmine, Woody Allen, because I just think he wins things. Best Adapted Screenplay. That I'm going to say Philomena. Steve Coogan and Jeff Pope. Because Philomena is just a fun thing to say. Best Visual Effects. There's a lot of good movies in this one. Gravity, The Hobbit, Iron Man 3, The Lone Ranger. Did anyone actually ever see that? And Star Trek Into Darkness. Star Trek Into Darkness was pretty kick butt. I'm gonna go with Gravity though, because I will admit, even though I didn't like the movie that much, the visual effects were pretty amazing. So Gravity it is. Best Sound Mixing. Again, I'm gonna go with Gravity, because the sound was pretty amazing. Best Sound Editing. First of all, I will say, since I've been doing YouTube videos and editing videos, I can appreciate what goes into editing, and I can't imagine, well, I can imagine, what is all involved in editing a 2.5-hour movie. That is just crazy. So, I guess these awards are very well deserved, because editing, whether it's the clips or the sound or whatever, it's tedious. So, best sound editing. I'm going to say Gravity again. Gravity. Best live action short film. This one I can't even, Patako Munkahi Hayata? What? I don't know. Helium, because that's the only one I can pronounce. Best Animated Short Film. Again, never heard of any of these movies or any of these people. So I'm gonna go with Room on the Broom, because that's just cute. Room on the Broom by Max Lane and Jan Lochauer. Best Production Design. That I'm going to say American Hustle, because from the clips I've seen about it, it looks like that's the winner. Best Original Song. Happy from Despicable Me 2, Let It Go Frozen, The Moon Song from Her, or Ordinary Love from Mandela. I'm gonna have to say Let It Go, because that's all the rage. That song, Cold Never Bothered Me Anyway. Best Original Score. The Book Thief by John Williams, because it seems like John Williams wins a lot of Oscars for things he does with music and stuff. Best Makeup and Hairstyling. Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa? What? That was nominated? Seriously. And The Lone Ranger again. Or Dallas Buyers Club. I'm gonna say Dallas Buyers Club because I saw it in the hair and makeup and that was pretty amazing. So, Dallas Buyers Club. Best Foreign Language Film. Again, not familiar with any of these. So I'm going to say The Missing Picture, Cambodia. Best film editing, Gravity, again. In Gravity, if you saw it, there was a big segment where there were no cuts. It was just one seamless, long scene, which is pretty amazing, considering. So that's why I'm going to say Gravity for best film editing. Best documentary short. Again, not familiar with any of these, so I'm just going to guess because that's all I can do. I'm going to say Karma Has No Walls. Best documentary feature. Again, don't know. So, The Square, because I like squares. They're just circles with straight edges, basically. Okay, we're getting down to the final few here. Best directing. I'm gonna say 12 Years a Slave and go out on a limb. Patricia Norris. Best cinematography. I'm gonna go out on a limb with this one as well and say Nebraska, because I'm sure there's some really great shots of Nebraska. And if you've ever been to Nebraska, you know there's just a lot of nothing. So, Nebraska. Best animated feature, Frozen, because everyone loves that movie. Okay, now we're getting to the big ones, kids. Best actress in a supporting role, Jennifer Lawrence. She won a Golden Globe, so she's probably gonna win an Oscar. Jennifer Lawrence. Best actor in a supporting role, Jared Leto in Dallas Buyers Club. He was amazing in that movie. So Jared Leto it is. Best actress in a leading role. They're all really, really good. I'm gonna say Cate Blanchett just because I really like her and I think she is beautiful. And from what I've heard and seen in little clips, I think she probably did an amazing job in Blue Jasmine. Best actor in a leading role. I'm definitely going to go with Matthew McConaughey because his performance in Dallas Buyers Club was pretty amazing, and the transformation he went through for that role. Oy, oy, oy. Alright. I hope he wins. And finally, the best picture. There are a lot to choose from because they keep adding more and more movies that can be nominated. But I think overall, I'm going to go with American Hustle. That's my prediction for Best Picture. So, those are my predictions for the 86th Annual Academy Awards that will be airing March the 2nd. Make sure to tune in. I think Craig and I are going to do the ballots this year. I should have done it for this because I'm going to have to do that all over again. And I don't remember what I did. I guess I can go back and watch the video and fill out my ballot. Or I can switch it. Whatever. Let me know in the comments below what your predictions are for the Oscars. And are you going to a party? I'm not going to a party. I used to go to parties for the Oscars, but now I'm just going to sit at home. And the funny thing is, this is the first time in a lot of years that Craig and I will actually be home to watch the Oscars, because usually we're on vacation. We've seen the Oscars in St. Martin, we've seen them in San Francisco, we've seen them in Hawaii, all over. So it'll be nice to be at home to watch them this year. And I don't have to work the next day. So that's good. Alrighty, thanks for watching, kids. Remember, daydreaming may lead to reality. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye! So, best original screenplay. So that is blah, 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 blah. And then we would venture across town to the Fox Point and go to Pick and Save because they have the best deals. And then